You lovely lot. Welcome back to my little channel, Sarah Selection. Hope you're all well. Today I've got a little joke before I do my little Too Good To Go haul that I heard on the gram and I thought was really well told by this bloke. Anyway, it goes a little something like this. So there was a couple in the States. They lived on the East Coast, decided to go for a holiday to the West Coast, California. Anyway, for various reasons, the hubby decided to go ahead of the wife. He went on the Wednesday, she intended to go on the Friday to meet up with him. Anyway, he got there, realised to his dismay he'd lost his phone, his laptop, his tablet, the whole shebang. So he went down to reception to let her know he'd got there safely. Didn't use the phone. I think that would have cost extra, whatever. He was a tight bloke. But anyway, so he said, can I use your email? Can I use your email? However you say it. And they were like, yeah, sure. So he used the email and he sent her an email. But unbeknownst to him, while sending it, he left out a digit. So the email went to another woman. So instead of saying Carol Thompson with an E on the end of Carol, it was like Carol without an E, Thompson. So really similar email, went to the wrong woman. Anyway, this woman, this Carol Thompson, unfortunately had recently lost her husband. He'd passed away. She had buried him. The funeral was the day before. So the last thing she was expecting was a message from her recently deceased other half. She opened this email, didn't recognise it. It was from this hotel. And she thought, huh? What? And opened it and it said something like, Dear Carol, this is your husband. I have arrived. So she was like, oh, what? You know, she's like, is he here? Has he, what's going on? And she didn't know what to do. And then she thought, oh, I'll scroll down the email just to see if there's any more. And there was. It said something like, darling, you're not going to like it here. It's hot. Down here, it's so very hot. Do you get it? It's a really bad Halloween joke. Anyway, moving on. The lighting is all over the place. I've tried putting this camera everywhere and it's just, I've got like a square of light that it's all dark, or it's all dark with a little bit of light here, orbs, you know, all that kind of thing. Anyway, it's rainy and sunny at the same time. I can't control the weather, can't find the right lighting, so this will have to do. I'll get on with it. Anyway, so I got into Too Good To Go again to save money. And I try and snag all the M&S and Waitrose ones, because for like £4 you get a load of stuff and you can get some real bargains. It's all stuff that's going out of date, but if you're going on a road trip or something, or you're fine eating the next day, which I am, and my mother is, and everyone I know is, then you'll be happy. Because you've got stuff that really should not be eaten much longer, but it's still good, if that makes sense. So this is what I got for £4 from the Hampton Court BP garage that has an M&S in it. So disappointingly, no ready meals today. Normally you get a plethora of stuff. You get like ready meals, desserts, maybe some fruit and veg, groceries, a sarnie or two. But anyway, this is what I got, which I think is absolutely fine. So this, start with, all £4. The whole thing's £4. 6 super soft white Baps. And they were £2.20 down to £1.14. But still, I bought them, you know, originally they would have been that much. Then a bacon bap. Says 50% off already, but my mother will like that with a cuppa or a coffee. Then, none of it's vegetarian, I have to say, but I really like the look of this. Very non-veggie of me to say this, but this would have been a £5 down to £1.45. A smoked barbecue chicken, it says British chicken. Barbecue chicken breast, cheese coleslaw, yum. Barbecue sauce and lettuce on a brioche roll. Yum. Then I'm actually going to eat this tomorrow. This is just lovely. I would have bought this, but not for £5.50. £5.50 down to £1.60, which is the reduced price. Say chili cheese, a classic plain bagel with a jalapeno cream cheese schmear. Whatever that is, something cheesy. Look at that. Oh, I'm doing a long drive tomorrow. I'm going to Birmingham randomly. And it's seasoned full fat soft cheese mix with farmhouse cheddar cheese, red Leicester cheese, or red Leicester, as my American friend used to say, jalapeno peppers, and spinach on a plain bagel. Wow, look at this, like stuff full of goodness. Yum. I can't believe that was $5.50 originally. I would never have paid that, even if I were rich, which I'm not. But then the next item is, this looks good. My mother will like this as well. This is also $5.50 down to $1.60. So again, $5.50 what it would have been originally, then it's down to $1.60, then I got it in my deal. So pastrami New Yorker, classic plain bagel with pastrami, pickles, and a mustard cream cheese schmear. Don't know what a schmear is. Like a mix, isn't it? I'm assuming yes. Beef pastrami, gherkin, and seasoned soft cheese with mustard and dill on a plain bagel. Look at all that juiciness popping out. That will be enjoyed by someone. Now, I am the greediest sod alive. I've got a real sweet tooth, but this is so not my kind of thing because it's got icing on. But from $2.90 down to $2.12, this would have been called Let's Do the Twist. Oh yeah, 2 lemon and sultana Danish. They look like they're slightly past their best. They look slightly sweaty. I did get these last night, not going to lie. And what can I tell you about them? Oh, 2 hand-twisted Danish pastries filled with sultanas and layered with lemon custard. Sounds promising. This is the bit I don't like. Finished with lemon-flavoured icing and caramelised lemon shred. So that's like, what do you call it? Like cherry, glacé cherry sort of shreds. Shredded. But there's another word for it, like rind. Is it rind that you get on top of, is it Christmas cake? I really don't like Christmas food. You think I'm really weird. The greediest sod ever. I do not like Christmas food. Anyway, another story. So my mother will have those probably with her gin, actually. I can't lie. Then these, now this is a bit of me, especially if I get some custard or cream. I've got 2 Bramley apple crumbles. Look at those. And yes, I could eat both. One for breakfast, one for now. Not gonna lie. $3.65 they would have been, down to $1.97 if you bought them reduced. So already, it's quite a... Oh, it's going everywhere. It's just fallen everywhere. Then 6 tomatoes and from M&S to you, a quid. The car turning around. Don't bang into my car. So I'm on a T-junction. Anyway, they would have been down to 44p if you'd bought them, which actually that's pretty good for M&S. That's a good reduction. An all-day veggie breakfast wrap. Now this I will like. It's a bit soggy, not going to lie, but... Ooh! I'll show you what it looks like. It does look a bit soggy, but listen to this descriptione. Baked beans, potato tots, whatever those are, scrambled free-range egg, and cheddar cheese in a bar-marked tortilla wrap. And that would have been 50% off, probably about £4, or maybe in a meal deal with a coffee. It was at the lovely old Wild Bean Cafe. Then, oh, this is a bit premature for M&S. It's a turkey feast sarnie. Oh crikey! It would have been $4.50 down to $1.53 on. I was about to say salted, malted brown bread. That does. Soft malted brown bread. That does sound good. I can't lie. Roast British turkey breast with pork, sage and onion stuffing, onion mayonnaise, cranberry chutney and smoked bacon on malted brown bread. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably take the turkey out, give that to my mother's dog, and then I can add cheese and make it a vegetarian Christmas sarnie, couldn't I? Take out the pork stuffing, all that as well. And then, last but not least, this is not terribly exciting, but... Oh, I think our friend Kevin will like this. So, this is a pulled pork wrap. Oh, it's got applesauce and stuffing. That sounds good, actually. Just sound tasty. 50% off Wild Bean Cafe. Probably about £4 originally, or again... £5 with a coffee maybe. They do their little meal deals, which I do like. I am partial to a meal deal of any sort, I can't lie. But it's pulled pork with crispy onions, applesauce and savoury stuffing mayonnaise. Again, in a tortilla. Look, looks all right. Can't really see much, just a nice little wrap. Anyway, I'll just put it all in a bag. You can see how much I got for £4. Basically, and yes, I did take a Tesco bag in with me. I'm classy like that. A whole bag full for £4. And yes, I'm not going to lie, the odd thing, if you leave it too long, might give you a dicky tummy. I'm really promoting it well. Not that I'm promoting it in any way, but you know what I mean. But for £4, I've thought, if you were in a student household and you all had the Too Good To Go app, and say there were 4 or 5 of you living there, and each day a different one of you paid for a deal, so each of you took turns paying £4 in a week. For £4 each of you would have all your evening food, wouldn't you? And maybe sarnies for the next day, and the odd bit of brekkie and treats and snacks and stuff. It's really good. I have to say, it's hit and miss. I've gone to a few Asda's, and I gave my mother a code the other day, and she came back with 2 bacon salads and what else did she get? 2 potatoes. I think I've probably told this already. No, probably haven't actually. I haven't. Anyway, so 2 potatoes and some mozzarella, which is fine for £4, and it was a freebie. I paid for it for her. And then I went to the Asda near me, and you would have seen it in my short that I got about 8 wraps. I got 3 packs of double Scotch eggs. I got all these pickled dips and things. I got 2 or 3 packs of potatoes. I mean, if you were on a tight budget and you had a family and you wanted lunch for the next day and to cook the potatoes up for your evening meal, such a bargain. Anyway, so it is hit and miss. I will recommend the M&S, Waitrose, and Costa and Starbucks. So about 4 or 5, and Greggs actually. So £4 or £5, you get yourself a whole bag full of food. Anyway, I promised myself today it was going to be a refreshingly short video. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves and of each other. See you again soon, and thank you ever so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.